Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Such an intimidating gank there. I like how Zeka got to the wall and was like, I don't have my dash yet, but I don't think I even want to leave.
He's like, I win these.
Yeah, I'm happy exactly where I am.
He has like no health, no mana, and Italy has double off. He's like, nah, I win these. Easy.
Yeah. And now Delight looking for... They could just dive him.
Yeah, I mean, flash over the wall. There it is. Ignite. Easiest first blood of your life. Delight is not even in any trouble. Super clean. And gets Zeka first blood. But neither of the top laners have TP.
This is the nice thing about jungle Shyvana, though, because... Oh, Pyosik?
This is just on vision. Pyosik, they're not going to extend for that. The Ornn ultimate doesn't get much, but look at the wall. The Peanut level 6 spike does insane damage, but the spear is going to hit Relight, and he will go down as now Barrel in a rough spot here. He will be taken down, but look at the health bars. Oh, another spear. This one to hit Zeka. Pyosik says, I don't need any CC. Who needs that? The flash of the wall does nothing, but Viper trades it back. 1-for-1, and Peanut, he's so low, he's going to be denied the Drake. As now Viper also going to flash and die immediately. And it's a Drake over to KT.
Man, that is I would cry after that if I was Peanut. Devastating loss there for the side of Hanwha Esports. But PDD, get a rough laning phase. He just
also,
chilled.
That it just immediately it changes the entire framework of how this game is going to play out for him. Although right as I say that, the culling, it's almost like a bait culling, but Zeka is he's going to live. Oh, the rocket gets him. Oh man, and now we have a fight down in bot as Viper just, well, he's going to walk in a straight line.
Yeah, that was a zoning ult from Barrel, you know,
yeah.
trading so well in the Zeka. And now Zeka gonna, I guess, TP back in with Blade the Rune King, so a decent power spike there.
Oh, man, Perfect's getting in there. Doran as Mininar trying to kite this one out. And he's just going to end up trading flashes. Honestly, not that bad. A little flash in here on a Pyosik, who is in Italy, but is in a lot of trouble. Already taking a bunch. Tries to heal. Tries to survive. Can't get over the wall. Now Peanut getting aggressive. Extending that dragon form. And can't really get away from him. But they're just going to turn and fight. And Peanut just dies. As everybody just turns and begins to fire into him. Perfect also TPing into this one, and Viper, there's nowhere for him to go. It's just another kill fed over to BDD on this Corki.
Maybe a bit too aggressive there from Peanut. You know, he has the dragon form. He's like, it's go time, let's kill them, and then just...
You know, you could say, okay, well, why didn't Doran TP down there? He's got Meganar, but I feel like even if he TPs down, like, they dealt with the Renekton. Renekton doesn't really do anything, so I think Doran staying there is actually the correct call.
Peanut planned for this, though, right? Because the fight happened, the reset came in, KT went top, and he got the dragon. He got what he wanted out of it.
The dragon's all that matters for, well, the dragon, the other one.
We'll be the first of the game. We'll see, actually, Def's moved down. The Light's there to defend. Oh, it's gone, yeah. First tower of the game, big influx of gold for BDD, who didn't really need a big influx of gold.
Yeah.
Already doing pretty good. So a very fed Corki right now, and Herald gonna be scared.
A little awkward there.
Well,
and
I might not be.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna say some of the Heralds we've had in the LCK, they're possibly better off without it.
yeah.
You know, they got the XP, they got the gold.
Right after the grub buff, it feels like most teams really did this very early on in the game.
Yep. Oh, we're seeing the Corki Nidalee again. They'll definitely be able to take out the Gnar.
Yeah. They have a lot of lockdown.
Yeah, they really need Barrel or Perfect, or even Death has a route to be there to set things up. Now, Barrel's been left alone. He TP's in to cover his teammate, and his teammate just dips.
Well, Barrel's gonna throw an ult in just for good measure.
He is tanky, but he doesn't want to step up there. So it's gonna be a trade of turrets. And it looks like on the bot side, BDD will get more gold.
Yeah, he definitely needs more. He already has a lot, but I think he needs more.
Yeah. Also see Death with the Edge of Night. I assume he has enough gold. He's not that far away, and he's been clearing some camps. Doran's moving down with Mega nearly stacked. They are just giving up mid-tier 1 nearly. BDD does almost kill it.
Yeah, it is just one. Yeah, imagine if he didn't have Edge of Night.
He would have a lot less health.
Yeah, he'd be in a lot of trouble. Look at this TP right now. way behind. Barrel's going to go in, and oh, the massive Rel ultimate on top of 3 of them, but Delight is going to follow up. The follow-up here from the rest of the team is just non-existent, and Perfect goes in and just decimates that front line. Doran super low is also going to be taken down. Zeka on the run. There's just no hope for him. He's going to try to kite it out. Peanut's like, man, why'd you bring him to me?
Yeah, Peanut trying to get the recall. BDD has so much damage. I think he can just, yeah,
he's dead. And that is just a clean ace. KT just absolutely demolished them.
Absolutely annihilated them. Didn't even look, there was...
Well, he's pretty close.
He's pretty strong. And I don't think Peanut's doing enough damage, but also, like, you're not going to kill the front line that quickly, is Peanut. Look at the
massive difference in gold.
What are you... Okay, just ult.
Yeah.
Fine. And then throw some fireballs, I guess. Okay. That one didn't do that much damage. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
Oh, it missed, yeah.
It's not that easy to miss, honestly.
It's like Karma Man for you.
Oh, Zeka. Yeah, he's going to have to flash. He also roots Peanut and just dies. And KT are just rolling them. It's just not even close at all. They're just rolling over them. It's 2 kills for free. And the world is their oyster. They can do whatever.
What has happened to KT? I mean, I just feel like this is such a KT thing just to win in this decisive fashion. Now, Delight's trying to approach and get space for Peanut. Peanut nearly has ult, but not quite there.
Delight is so low, and yeah, he's just going to get locked down. I mean, they stopped the Baron.
Peanut ran up to BDD and autoed him to get his ult back sooner, and then just took so much damage.
Yeah.
But so much healing. I feel like the Senna and Italy are just, every time they get poked, it's like, okay, well, you're full health again.
Yeah.
Boy. They're not, are they going to even contest this? Peanut has ult. They should contest this.
Well, Peanut, will he get a chance to ult? I mean, even level 10 Deft is just escorting the Dragon away from the pit. And that Boomerang is also going to miss. Now they're looking to turn. A little bit of a messy turn. Not really going to find anyone, but now finally Perfect is going to find that front line. Zeka will go down. And they're just collecting kills. They're just doing it again and again and again. And Hanwha Esports can't do anything about it.
Okay. Peanut, fire another one.
Well, he dashed away that time.
No, he did dash away. I'm not blaming Peanut. It's just, I feel like so much of this comp is waiting around this Shyvana do meaningful damage, but she just isn't able to consistently land them because of ability. And any that land are just healed.
Yeah.
Like, Peanut's like, I need to get ult back. I need to get ult. You're so far away. His flash is coming up.
I feel like I'm watching an Olaf from behind. He's just like running around, like throwing axes, but they don't actually hit anything, and he just doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
you know?
He's pretty close now.
But he farms really fast.
Yeah.
Well, BDD, okay, I don't know what that was, but he's dead. Now the turn is going to come in. Massive shutdown for, well, Relight.
in the pit.
Yeah.
Wait, they're actually throwing.
They're actually... What? I can't even believe it. What is happening here? What? Barrel's just dead. Okay, now Hanwha Esports are going to start the Baron.
Okay, this is definitely not Gen G vs Hanwha Esports. And then they just die. I don't think there's more. I don't think there's like, there's not some...
There's not some
well, let's move to the next fight, whatever.
Okay, that didn't happen, but the gold is relatively even now. Weird. Doran just took an insane amount of damage from a spear. And, I mean, it kind of looks like KT are in an okay spot. A lot of poke goes into Pyoshik, though. Okay. Shyvana finally doing something. Goes in the pit, nearly dies. Here comes the Gnar. What? Oh, my God! Somebody stop this madness! Perfect is going in, and now he's going out. Here comes Viper.
Wait, what are you doing?
Viper's dead. Zeka's dead. No, yeah, he's dead. Okay. Delight? No, he's also dead. Okay, KT, they get the dragon, and now I guess they're fine.
Yeah, very convincing team fight from KT. Felt like they were really controlled. You know, Hanwha Esports put up a good fight, but it just felt like KT were that edge above, you know. I'm not sure I can really pinpoint any moments.
Yeah.
that could have gone better. Yeah, it just feels like two teams playing things almost perfectly, but KT a little bit more perfect. Senna does not even get close to the number that is worth having like a fasting Senna, but 110 already with rapid fire cannon. He is not going to be easy to deal with, and I feel like at this point ornaments are going to start getting handed out. KT are gone fully online. We have the ornamented Triforce. Do you know the name? Triforce
Masterwork.
Masterwork. Yeah.
Thanks for adding the brackets, just in case.
Oh, they also have the Jack. You know the name of the Jack Show, the ornamented one?
Honestly, I don't know. Doran's dead, though. He's just over here dying. I don't really know why, but I guess he just jumped into the jungle, and
Yeah,
now we got a TP.
Flank from Beryl? They knew Peanut would be farming.
Yeah.
Can't resist it.
Well, he is going to ult over the wall. Nice cancel there, but the flash shot in from Beryl. Knockup comes in, and the Shyvana is just not tanky. And BDD now on 12 kills.
Beryl just decided Peanut was going to die, and he ensured it. Minute, so they had hope.
KT just wanted to make it interesting.
Sorry, I was talking about the Jack Show, the ornament one. I didn't finish it. People will be frustrated if they don't know the name. It's Jack Show, brackets, Masterwear.
You know, I never would have guessed.
Yeah, it's
really hard to call for KT now because they're so far ahead. I don't know if they can do it.
They're a bit too far ahead. This feels...
They're just going to push mid.
That's a smart strategy.
Look at the positioning of the Hanwha Esports members. Doran might just die. Okay, gets the Sterix proc. Now BDD is fine. They have a lot of healing. I mean, it's Pyosik and Deft right there as well.
Viper is... Oh,
Pyosik, yeah, he's in a bit of trouble. Took an auto there from... yeah, now Viper's got to go for his own ult, and he does have Doran coming up, and can they actually kill Viper here? Another knockup comes in, and Nar doesn't have much healing, but the flash shot over the wall, they do take down Viper, and he will go down. Meanwhile, Zek is killing a ward, and tripped over his shoelaces there, so he goes down, and the game ended.
Yes, it did. KT, even they cannot throw from this point of the game. Perfect is just hanging about with Doran.
Oh.
Yep, they're just having a little hangout.
Oh, the game ended.
Game ended.
31 and a half minutes.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Advantage KT. Not really much coming from it, but this is just kind of the pace that a Zyra can set in the jungle against anyone who basically isn't like a Nidalee.
Yeah. Zeka is going to hop away. Does have his flashback, but still not feeling too good.
Force their movement, and you can ult on top. Like, if BDD and Deft are standing behind Beryl to avoid the ult from the Maokai, you can just throw a Zigzal on top, and they're kind of limited in where they can go.
Yeah. Delight's been on a bit of a long gambit in the enemy jungle here. He is going to be spotted and pushed out. All the vision cleared by Beryl and Pyosik going in together. And in fact, KT are not really in position to go for these. They might push in as the one was taken. Now the TP is going to come in as Perfect does get turned onto here. He does go and get exhausted by himself, but finally we have the Ziggs ultimate on top as it does take him down. And does get a grub, but the rest of the fight is looking good for the side of KT. Is BDD going to dash on forward, but now Beryl is pretty low. In comes Zeka, but now a massive MF right on top of everybody in that front line. Here's Viper as Zig's gonna flash in and just die. And now Peanut trying to go down here as well. He's gonna get rooted actually. A Q comes down and Pyosik gets blocked by the minions.
Oh, but he can just put a plant down and it'll kill him. Oh! No, the plant's trolling.
Not quite. Yeah.
Doran's here. Deck has flash.
Oh, dodges the boomerang. There's a chance here for him to get out with his flash intact. Actually going to try to fight, and then he flashes, and then he dies. Doran, though, will go down. So a trade here, as Steph does trade everything with Doran.
Very hectic fight where KT does come out ahead slightly, but it's... And now KT kind of just continuing the monopoly and objectives.
Oh,
Hextech with their comp. That is the win con, you know?
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, well, we had an early comp, things aren't going amazingly. We're a little bit ahead, but not that much. And then you get Hextech, so you're like, okay, game is back on.
Oh, it absolutely is. I mean, the value you're going to get from that, a lot of long-range abilities, especially from the Lucian, can throw in a culling, try to get a fight started, get a lot of poke down, and it is going to be insane. If they do pick it up, that is the question still. I mean, if Hanwha Esports begin to fight back, could go the other way, as now Pyosik going to get engaged on by kind of everything from the two tanks, as now the Ziggs ult comes in, but another one from Beryl just to try to zone Zeka away. So many low health bars, BDD tries to get in there, and now it's actually Hanwha Esports that have to run away. Beryl is going to get that engage and lands the stun onto Zeka and will unlock that kill for BDD.
Such a scrappy fight there, but the damage just wasn't there. Zeka was trying to solo kill BDD, but just couldn't do it. And then there was just 2 tanks running at a Zyra. That doesn't work. BDD is now 5-1 on the Lucian. You can't tango with him.
Looks familiar, doesn't it? Anyone remember game 1?
He's not got that much damage yet. And then it just turns into like this super scrappy scenario where you have no way of fighting this.
And in live, Delight has found another member. This time this looks much better for Life Esports. Perfect might consider flashing, but I think at this point, just accept your fate and go down.
Okay, this is better. Now we're seeing why he's on the big win streak in Alistair. They are up in plates, but not nearly as much plates as you would hope to get with Ziggs Tristana. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah, the biscuit.
The biscuit crumbles, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. We talked about that before, the dessert.
Yeah, I got it.
So BDD, again, nobody can really challenge him. But the first turret blood did go to Hanwha Esports.
I wonder if Viper just goes... I don't think they can do enough to push Deft out of mid lane as a problem. Now he has his Bloodthirster.
I think they should prioritize the Hextech Soul Point Drake for KT.
Yeah. We'll see what angle they approach here. Both teams, no one really has a flank right now.
Yeah, just straight up, good old 5-on-5. The poke's coming in. The angle here, pretty good. As now the Gnar ultimate into the wall is huge, but now the MF and Kennen on top of each other, but the exhaust comes in and Delight with the 3-man follow-up is huge. But do they have the damage? The Dragon will go over to Hanwha Esports as Deft full health. But you see that Perfect's just going to be melted there by the Ziggs at the end, so a big fight here for Hanwha Esports.
Just double wombo combo on that fight. HLE end up coming out ahead. In terms of member...
whatever it's called.
Celestial opposition.
Yeah, cosmic oppression.
Oh, they're like, you know what? You guys can have Dragon. If you want it so bad. I don't think they have the fastest Baron.
A good idea.
But they just burnt TPs, so I'm not sure they can get there in time. Viper, you need to hit the Baron.
This is very slow. I mean, they're maybe gonna get it.
Naganar's there to zone. Just go. DPS and Baron. DPS and Baron. They can get it.
Okay, yep, they'll get it. KT just gonna let it happen. They say, all right, you got it. It's fast enough. And KT trying to move as a unit into their own jungle, try to clear out some of the vision, but they don't have any delusions of taking, or rather defending this outer turret. They're just gonna let that one go. Viper just gonna auto that one which they should be able to. We'll see if KT wants to go for any crazy fights or any engages just to try to stop Hanwha Esports from taking everything for free. There is a flank ward.
Yeah,
but
try and rotate towards top lane maybe for that wave that Doran has. Save mid tier 2 for later. But it's a little bit risky pushing through the jungle in case Pioshik's there waiting with an ult, but they do scout him out. Another wave coming in a second. They should just be able to get this. It's basically like an auto and a W from Viper. It's gone.
Yep. There is the auto, and there's the, there's a Maokai ultimate coming out, and a massive Ziggs right onto that front line. Pioshik super low, but he doesn't die, and Doran is going to get sucked in and taken down, and that will end the Baron.
Hope. Still a big Baron power play. They're still pretty far ahead in gold, but 1 minute 40 until that Dragon, and they have to secure that.
Is Peanut okay? A lot of pings coming down, and here comes Perfect and a TP. They're going to find him in the Krugs, and he had seemingly no idea. Just ran right by Beryl, I believe. And now we got a little push coming in from KT.
Wave not so big, and Ziggs has ult, so he could just ult this wave to try and deny it. But it looks like...
There it is.
Not going to do enough. They're just going to take that tier 2. So overall, Baron was secured for HLE. Looks like there'll be an answer for this tier 2 in the mid lane. Gold lead 3,500. It's still so definitely potential for an angle there, but maybe it's a bit too far. Doran's just trying to cover it. And it all comes down to this. If KT get the Dragon and Hanwha Esports cannot end, Hanwha Esports could be in a rough spot.
Flipping, this is so risky too. Pioshik, he's got the Fancies. He can just get in, but he's just not going to. Just going to let that one go. As the call is not to fight for it, as BDD is nearly dead and is just going to get killed by Zeka. And the blast away there, Perfect's ult hits nothing, and the MF is all alone. Does kill Viper, Deft surviving for surprisingly long. Zeka will go down. And all of a sudden, a very split up, messy fight. No stranger in this series, I guess, but Hanwha Esports got the Drake.
Yeah, not a great fight, really. I feel like from either side.
Yeah.
HLE looks so favored, and until they didn't. But the takeaway is they got the Dragon. Kyoshik wasn't able to get into range to secure this one. Too much threat from the Alistar. So they back off. They're trying to focus on the fight. BDD gets nearly soloed by Doran. And then Zeka makes this great play, jumps in, executes solution, ults perfect away. And then we cut it before his terrible follow-up play.
Yeah, this is a bit rough for Kyoshik alone, but he's so tanky actually against Peanut and Delight, and now Barrel's all alone, dying to Doran here as well.
Oh, the Baron?
The Baron's gonna hunt him down. It's sniping him. Yep, that's... What? I guess it hit someone else.
The Baron held back.
All right, little dodge there. Little gallop. Okay, no, he's dead.
I don't even know how that happened, and it's also just hilarious to me that Peanut and Delight specifically were the two to kill Kyoshik. When in all the team fights, like, you've been seeing him like tank like Gnar ults, Ziggs ults and stuff, and then it's just Maokai, Alistar, the beatdown crew. The Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah. The thugs. Getting in there. And that's a Baron. Just like that. So it looks just really weird, but it's really big.
Are winning this game, but they are not particularly inspiring confidence in the way they're doing it. They have a Ziggs though, easy tower takes, they're going to keep pushing in. KT respawn though, and Tristana and Maokai aren't there, so I think maybe they should just disengage. Definitely. Yeah, I feel like, you know, in boxing matches, when they go to the side after a round, or like the coach is wiping the sweat off them, they're just like exhausted. The players are going to come off the stage like that after this one.
Sweating, just...
Come on, it's one more
Doran!
round.
Oh no, Doran in a lot of trouble, but he has Sterix, and I think he just gets away. Meanwhile, Hanwha Esports are just pushing out, trade of flashes here, or rather a dash for a flash, and now we got a Pixel, the BDD nearly dies. He didn't have another dash after that one. Meanwhile, Barrel gonna find and engage, and there you go. The MF ult's gonna be thrown on top. Delight, he's got flash. He says, nah, not worth it. As TP, and Peanut's not gonna follow that one.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
This game, man.
Look, they've got double super minion waves pushing into BD's like, I'll defend, I got this, right? And then, actually, it's not super minions at the bottom, they're coming later, but either way, HLE now defending mid. You know, they lost that last engagement, apparently. KT found a nice engage on a Viper and Delight.
Peanut throws an ult, he's not even...
Very unnecessary, anyway, whatever. Where Dragon, in 13 seconds, would be sold for KT. HLE are set up on the objective. They have a bit of control, they're throwing down saplings trying to. Banshee's Veil... Well, not the Banshee's Veil, the shield from the Blight Jewel or whatever. No, it's Blight Jewels, whatever it's called. He's got the shield, it's still there. We do see the TP come in from Perfect, but it's not really on a flank angle. And now Delight looking for the Blast Cone engage angle. Let's see what he can do.
If he goes left, he might find it. Barrel's looking for the engage himself. That's only Peanut. Gets it! It only gets Peanut, but now, yes, they get the Drake, but they're just so dead. They're so out of position. Doran again, another big Gnar ult, and that might just do it. Hextech Soul, I don't think it's going to be enough to allow Perfect to solo clear the waves and stop the game from ending.
He's still got ult and flash, but I don't think it's going to make a difference here. HLE cleaned up the fight. But he... Oh, yeah, Perfect. Can't do anything.
He should try.
Just get your damage numbers up.
Right? I mean... Like,
you have Zhonya's. Convince them, bait them to dive you.
Press the buttons. Okay, well, they're actually diving him. Delight's dead. Yeah, this is just about the perfect...
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Still needs work. I haven't seen anything that's changed my opinion yet.
I think it's going to look great from ahead, but I don't know if they get ahead. This, ooh, the flash root is going to come in, and that's going to mean Perfect can just hop on in, but do they have the damage? One more auto would do it. There you go. First blood given over to Perfect. I was just about to say that Doran...
gold for an Aatrox who was behind. You know.
Meanwhile... yeah, Barrel's in here. Doran in a bit of, actually a lot of trouble. He does have flash.
Peanut's like, I'm doing Grump. Handle it on your own.
He threw an either. Okay, he's helping. Wait, no. Okay, Perfect just going to take that kill. And honestly, there wasn't much that Perfect, or rather, Peanut could do. They're trying to get the return kill here on BDD as over the wall goes to Light, but a very nice angle here taken by BDD towards his teammates.
Yeah, ends up disengaging pretty safely. The Light trading flashes there with the enemy mid laner. It's not the Unbreakable Will, but he's posturing very aggressively, but it's okay.
He is Jhin, so I understand the propensity to think that you're always dying. So he does just barrier and flash away. Meanwhile, KT are getting big value in the bottom lane.
Yeah, Grub's in favor of Fun Life Esports, but they are losing some plate spot. Not enough, and Delight will come here to mitigate. So it looks like overall, HLE having a pretty good time. You can see depth.
Large numbers.
Yeah, there is a problem though. What does Shyvana like to do?
Farm.
Poke, right?
Oh.
And look at the item has on the other side.
Unbreakable Will, gone. There's a Leona nearby. Beryl really wants to punish this. Zeka is going to go ahead and just buffer away.
Yeah. But as I was saying, when Ivan has a redemption, you know, the poke definitely might not hit as hard. That being said, Peanut is level 11, has been kind of uncontested, close to the highest farm in the game. He is going to be strong.
You know why Brand is also better than Shyvana?
Why?
Because you just build Oblivion Orb and it stays on them for about 8 years.
That is true.
So when you're trying to redemption, it's like, well, okay, there's still anti-healing on him.
Yeah, but Shyvana's a cool dragon and Brand's just a burning man, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There is a big difference in levels of cool.
Hey, isn't that why you pick champions? I'm pretty sure every ADMR...
Spotted.
And then watch, it's about to happen. Are you ready?
Strong is so dialed in too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
+5, baby. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think, and now you can see Peanut running about having a great time.
Yeah. You know, I like the circles that Brand has, but Shyvana also has circles.
Yeah.
Right?
Also, Shyvana E and Brand Q is basically different impact. The human form E, but they kind of look the same, you know?
Yeah. Kind of.
Except Brand stuff.
Fireball.
Shyvana does nothing until she's ulted.
All right, here it comes. Level 11.
Time.
Okay.
Shyvana impact. If we don't see the Shyvana have an impact and carry, I think Peanut's is cooked. Well, not Peanut's cooked, but the pick is cooked for Peanut.
Yeah.
Maybe both the coaches were like, okay, don't engage in stupid fights. Let the other team int into you. They're just both waiting.
Oh, perfect counter. Okay, we're just going to hop into the enemy team, but it is Meganar. That's only an ult on a Peanut. That's not great. He's just going to flash away and wait for it. Huge. Going to knock on a depth. Oh, he's dead. Down will go Peanut, and Delight also going to go in, but Perfect pretty low. Doesn't matter. Redemption comes in, and now Doran on this Aatrox trying to do some damage. He is in that front line, but a couple of kills now for Deft, who is just untouched in this fight, and now Doran finally goes down. And the ult is going to be utilized. Nice cleanse on the slow here from Viper to get him away, but that's a one fight to KT Rolster.
I think it's pretty clear both of the junglers had some impact in that fight, but one had a lot more than the other, and it wasn't the one with 213 CS. The Moonstone Redemption value there absolutely massive for KT. They managed to hang through and clean up. And now second dragon going over. Nothing. Nothing. I'm not convinced. We said you had to do a lot to convince us. That was not it. And now KT are like, let's just start the Baron.
Yeah, I mean...
Time to throw. Remember game 1.
Yeah, they're going to remember that. And now they're just going to engage on an Alistair, who presses R.
They're learning.
Peanut. He's got an ult available. Nice sidestep from Viper. He really wants to win this one.
Yeah, the strut coming in. A lot of value on the MF just to be able to dodge away from things like a Leona ult thrown out with no setup. It's only a slight goal lead for KT. They definitely don't have a significant enough lead to start at Baron, but they will anyway.
Oh, the root here. Oh no, Zeka. He is just Omega caught, and down he will go.
I think that's enough. That's enough for you to start at Baron.
Yeah.
We see Delight has no ult, remember, but he is trying to find an angle on the flank. Peanut has his ult. This is the time. They're all in the pit. This is perfect Shyvana angle.
There's just no way. I mean, KT, like, yeah, they'd like to group around these rushes, but they've got them split up. Perfect is going to get engaged on, and now we got the Wombo combo coming in. Pyosik goes down, but so does Doran immediately. And Viper's dead. And in the 5v4, it's looking pretty good for the side of KT as Def gets away from the Dragon. He lands the shot on the Peanut, keeps him slowed. Will miss the 4th shot, but Perfect will get the job done. And that is only Delight left up. As KT Rolster, they say, we don't need the Baron. We'll just take the fight.
Yep, they'll just pick up Delight on the back end. They can't really do Baron right now with Pyosik dead. They'll just chase down the Alistair. Delight, not much you can do.
Oh, BDD!
BDD can get the kill. Woohoo! So, I mean, I know it's about the poke, right, the Shyvana?
Doing Baron.
But that engage looked huge value, and they killed one person.
Yeah, I mean, they were down a member. They didn't have their Tristana, which certainly did make a big impact. Barreling down the mid lane.
Yeah, oh, look at that from Peanut. No, not convinced though.
Yeah, again, the issue is like, okay, you're not really breaking into these brushes very well.
Yeah, you're not really doing that much damage. The shielding is there. He went double Amped Home. I feel like an Oblivion Orb would have been a decent buy, because with Liandry's, you keep it applied for a while. They just keep Redemption out-healing all the damage you've done in a fight with Redemption Moonstone. It keeps happening. They got red buff, though.
Yeah. They did get their red buff, but they... Okay, Peanut's going to kill a ward. Meanwhile, the mid-tier 2 is going down. I'm not sure if they would... All right, here comes KT Rolster. They're going to move into the jungle. That's another root from Deathman. He's just not missing, and now he's going to open up here on a Delight who's getting slowed, and yeah, he's not taking damage, but he might be forced to flash away here as the fourth shot! He curves it around Doran, and Delight doesn't even bother to flash it.
Yeah, Delight's a support. No one blocks for him. Just let him go down. That fourth shot basically slides through everyone to hit him. Pretty clean shot on goal. Top tier 2 does go down. Everyone's like, nah, you good, bro. You tank this one.
Yeah. I mean, if Doran gets hit by that, probably has to flash, but at least Delight is alive.
They would have been in rough spots if they got hit, and I think they were just like, look, you're probably dead anyway.
Well, Perfect's a little bit caught. He just lost his Meganar. That Solar Flare. Here comes the Redemption, and he just ignores it.
He walks out of it. Kyoshik's like, bro, you know how long a cooldown that is? And then you look at his inventory and you realize it's not actually that long. So
I just used this on you.
Yeah.
He just ran out of it.
Yeah. It was a zoning redemption.
Oh no. Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what? Peanut? Yeah, no, he's just dead. He didn't have any vision. He's like, no, I gotta do the Raptors again. He's addicted to farming.
He's 252 CS for this.
Oh, that's going to be a very nice engage here from the side of Barrel. This is why this Leona is so good into MF. You can immediately just pull the trigger, and there's not much that Viper can do, as Zeka has to hop away. And do they just end the game here?
Yes, please. Seen enough Shyvana for the whole split, I think, at this point. Thank you for trying to convince us again, Peanut. You have failed. It is time to move on. KT with a very significant lead right now. Looking to close this one out. And just in case you thought okay, guess not. Just in case you thought game 1 was a fluke, very clearly it was not. Shyvana just doesn't work. You know, like, you know in spring, so you're like,
I gotta show off the plants just to get
and then you
more
realize
screen time.
The plant lady's just better.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Peanut ulted. Is he even gonna ult? No, he doesn't even get a chance to ult away. It just gets even more sad. I thought we were done. I thought we had our molding Shyvana moments, but I guess they're not over. I
honestly thought the 5 MR and armor from the Drake would do more, but apparently not. Apparently it does.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah. You can see Peanut, he had a very sheepish grin. I mean,
maybe if Peanut had another dragon, maybe if it was 10 armor and MR, you know? Potentially.
Well, other numbers, it's 2 Barons for KT. And it's about to be 3 Infernal Drakes, which will equal an Infernal Soul.
Yeah. Yeah. Infernal Soul with Corki, Jin. Pretty good. Doran is just like, I'm TPing top. I'm out.
Yeah, he's had enough.
I think they've all had enough. Oh, man. Yeah, well, they're up against Infernal Soul. It's an 8k gold deficit. We have an IE for both Corki and Jin. Deft even has a red pot. I think it's pretty done. I think the game is over. And yet, I still see things happening in front of me. The Nexus is alive.
Yeah.
We'll see what if Hanwha Esports can pull off the miracle defense against all odds. I will not hold my breath.
Well, they have decent wave clear with Shyvana and MF. I feel like they should try to make some sort of...
That's what Shyvana does. She's there for wave clear.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It broke the shield.
It did, yeah. And Deft's just going to open up on the curtain call and just try to use it to zone here. Will he hit? Yeah, he will. Peanut is very squishy.
That does a lot more damage than Peanut's Fire Breath. Oh, look at that!
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
like 70% HP.
Uh-oh.
Wait, it's that redemption item. Oh,
Wait, no.
man, no.
They're all healed.
Unlucky.
Uh-oh, Viper. Oh, he has to flash. And the flash on in from Doran just to add insult to injury. They get in the backline, does Barrel. And the wallets are just so heavy that, yes, Perfect is going to go down, but it doesn't matter because BDD is just critting people to death, looking for the Penta, and he will get it in Game 3 as KT Rolster will upset Hanwha Esports.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say,
Okay.
see you on the next one.